He's left with no option here but to throw it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wait, what? I need a replay on that.
They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 out the gate early.
88 and out the gate? What's that?
This man really did just snagged it. Alright, I can dig it. They like a good 10-1, 9-1.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. It hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion was away. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To the air again, Smith. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Caught on the slant. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Geno down to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting. But I guarantee you, probably is telling him, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Geno. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 4th down, Smith. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Can you get it out? Sorry. Game still tied. I got this.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands.
Hey, if his knee went in the crash, he was still up.
Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw again on second down. Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Goodwin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot. It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. It's complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Gino's going to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Sound like you sleeping, Sergeant.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Straight ahead running, here's Dallas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Let's go now. 19.
This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are
That man, Matt Club built different.
Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They go play action with Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation. and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll try for the first with Walker. And some room to roam now. And now the rookie's free.
Not gonna lie, I believe it is. I'll take that 3rd and 4. It's just gonna happen again.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So that's going to push him back.
That's too easy. I ain't going to do nothing but get the first again.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From his goal line here, Smith. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Kind of hoping for an interception.
That clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
Alright.
that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
Let's get this out of bounds.
Increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Fielded at the 33. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if, and that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Down the numbers, there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He was triple covered. Sitting on.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchdown.
It's too easy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick.
Oh, I see it.
Hurt badly, but still within strike. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he
It's
is,
a pretty good game.
he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. Some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones. Now it's Smith off the bootleg.
He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. And, my goodness, another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45.
Yeah, I think he just sold the game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by James Bradley. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
But I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants.
I don't understand how I just underthrew that pass. Damn, I seen it.
There's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the 10.
Damn, I was looking at it.
And he'll be brought down at about
Throwing that bill right by me.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Ah, he was looking right though.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled.
Hell nah, he's slinging that bill. Hold up.
They'll
Got
run
it.
with Sanders.
He got it. He got it.
Miles Sanders taking it in from 2
He pushed him into the end zone and pulled him back out. He got this.
Two-score game here in the fourth. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
See what this about.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, is it? And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Damn, he was circled. Keep forgetting he ain't on the outside.
Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leads them with a 2nd and 3. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime.
Oh, Pete Carroll.
Second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.